Douglas fir is a softwood species belonging to the Pinnaceae family. It's characterized by its straight grain, which can be even or wavy, and its contrast between early wood and late wood. The sapwood is typically whitish to pale yellow or red-pink in color, and varies in thickness, while the heartwood is variable in color. Douglas fir is known for its attractive, distinctive, vibrant grain and few knots. It's fairly uniform and finishes well, making it a popular choice for windows, doors, and structural members, especially when exposed or used as a feature, like roof trusses. Despite being a softwood, Douglas fir is surprisingly durable. Material type softwood, also called Oregon pine, Columbian pine, British Columbian pine, blue Douglas fir. Douglas fir has some resistance to decay, but is vulnerable to attack from longhorn and jewel beetles. The heartwood is resistant to preservative treatment, and treatment is not normally effective, although the sapwood does accept treatment. So, Douglas fir is mainly found in western North America. These trees can get really massive, reaching heights of about 200 to 250 feet tall, with trunk diameters of 5 to 6 feet. It's pretty impressive when you think about just how big they can grow. The average dried weight of Douglas fir is about 32 pounds per cubic foot. When it comes to moisture content, it's typically kiln-dried to around 12 to 18%. That balance is important for both stability and performance. Douglas fir is known for its high crushing and stiffness strength. It also offers medium resistance to shock loads. The wood works really well with both hand and machine tools, although yeah, it can have a bit of a blunting effect on cutters. It planes, nails, screws, turns, and glues very well, which is super handy. However, it doesn't take paint or varnish all that well, but it does stain adequately. So, Douglas fir can vary in color based upon the age and location of the tree. It's usually a light brown color with just a hint of red and sometimes a bit of yellow, along with those darker growth rings. In quarter-sawn pieces, you'll notice the grain is typically straight and, well, pretty plain, but in flat-sawn pieces, which are often seen in rotary sliced veneers, the wood can show off some wild grain patterns. Generally, the grain is straight or maybe just slightly wavy. The texture is medium to coarse and there's a moderate natural luster to it. Typically Douglas fir machines well, but you might notice it has a moderate blunting effect on cutters. It also accepts stains, glues, and finishes well. Douglas fir produces more plywood than any other timber and, vast quantities of veneer as well. It's also used for structural beams building domestic and factory flooring, formwork packing cases, marine piling, interior and exterior joinery cabins, vats, structural or construction lumber, and even railway sleepers, also known as railroad ties. Douglas fir should be widely available as construction lumber for a modest price. However, old growth or reclaim boards can be, much more expensive. It's a nice timber to work with, but there is a considerable hard and soft grain contrast, both in appearance and texture. Named after Scottish botanist David Douglas, though the scientific name is actually in honor of Archibald Menzies, who first described the tree in the 1790s. Douglas fir is technically not a true fir from the Abies genus, but is in its own genus, Pseudotsuga. The tree itself grows to be very large, yielding a large amount of usable lumber and veneer for plywood. It's an incredibly valuable commercial timber, widely used in construction and building purposes. The wood is very stiff and strong for its weight, and is also among the hardest and heaviest softwoods commercially available in North America. The mechanical properties listed represent the average values from 4 regions: coastal, interior west, interior north, and interior south.